do not touch that X button on your Twitch just because you're confused on who this is. It's Grind and Unwind. With no further ado, now came on the scene really young and basically just took the entire industry by storm. Everybody's like, who is that? What's up with him? Like, what's going on with that? You know, me, I already had my eye on the streets when somebody was like, yo, this is who I'm mentoring now. Like, I was already with his big homie, and then he was just developing, and I was like, oh, snap. So he pulls up to a Dime Glory challenge, and literally the entire industry was like, yep, he's him. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, peoples, humans, whatever you do, whatever you look like, Kader Sylla. Bring him on in. That's right. It's too tiny. There you go. Now you in here.
Sir.
What's going on, Kader? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Chilling?
I'm cooling.
I know this is like real no jumper looking right now. I ain't never even did nothing like this.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Kader, tap it in, man. How's life?
Good. Just got off an injury.
Yeah, explain that. What's going on with that?
I had a knee injury for a while, for the last like year and a half. I got surgery back in December 2022. They did whatever with that. It wasn't a successful surgery, so I went back like later in the year, like June 2023 or something, and then I got a surgery the same month. And yeah, since then been doing physical therapy and been skating. Trying
to build that knee back. What was the initial injury? What happened?
It was like a piece of cartilage floating around. It would like get like stuck every time I moved my knee. So like when I'd bend down, my knee would lock up, or like I'd have to like move. Like it was just like a piece of cartilage like floating around. Like, yeah.
Do you even know how you made that happen?
I think just over time jumping, like,
sending.
Yeah.
Big sending. So Kader, this is what I kind of do here is where did skateboarding start for you?
Skating for me started when I was like 8 years old, I think.
Okay.
My grandma, like my brother was into skating. We were like doing those little tech deck things, but we never like skated really. And my brother got a board, or I think I first got like this little like SpongeBob CVS board. Like it was like a
CVS.
Yeah.
Never
like,
heard that, chat.
It was like a really shitty, like just like could barely roll board. And like at my crib there was like a pool, and I just fling it into the pool like all day. Like I was just like
into the water?
Yeah, like I was just like I didn't know what I was doing really, so I just like fuck around with it. And then like me and my brother started picking it up more, and then my mom like had a friend that was into skating, and he like gave my brother a hand-me-down skateboard, which I was like super bummed about because I was the one skating.
Yeah,
more.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh no. So my brother started picking up skating, and then I think my grandma got me like my own complete. It was like I think this was kindergarten. I got like a Sean Malto girl board, like a blue and white. A blue and white Sean Malto board or something, and then it had like matching blue and white Thunder trucks, like blue and white.
Oh, it was set up.
It was set up. And
okay.
Like, some grizzly grip and shit. Like I thought I was that nigga. I brought it to school, carried that shit. I'm pretty sure I slept with it, like just like all that crazy shit.
Oh,
like,
what? So you immediately really had like a love and appreciation for skateboarding.
Yeah. So me and my brother just started skating. We like would go out front of our crib and just start learning tricks. And then he learned, like, I think we learned like how to do tricks at the same time. Like he learned how to kickflip the same day I learned how to kickflip or something. So it was like some like, we were like, feeding off each other.
Was it like the natural brotherly competition? You never wanted him to get too far, or because he's older, correct?
Like, yeah, he's older.
Yeah. So you were like, don't get better.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up. I'm not trying to be that little nigga at the park that's just like can't hang, you know.
I respect that. Now, how old are you when the kickflip is landed?
Maybe like I feel like I was really young, like 8, 9, like. Really
so this is in the first year of skating. You learned how to ollie kickflip.
Yeah, this was like. Yeah, I want to say that. I think I don't know. My memory's so bad, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was around the same time. Like, I picked up the skateboard. We like kind of just started skating a lot every day, and.
Well, you've had a lot of life happen, so I understand that. But
it might have been a heel flip first too. I don't know.
Wait, what? So he got kickflip, you got heel flip, or you were already doing heel flip?
I don't know. I feel like mine might have been a heel flip though for some reason.
Okay.
Because like I didn't have kickflips or some. I didn't have one or the other, and like I picked up one of them, and then I started learning all these, like, you know.
So where are you skating at this point? Because
what do you mean,
like is it like out front? Or are we on the ground, like backyard?
This is like out front.
Okay,
Like this is like out front of the curb.
Driveway
like,
type.
Going off curb cuts and stuff. You know,
there you
like
go.
yeah, like trying to. There was like a little like right there. It was like so like at my crib. It was like kind of like a little hill. So I'd go down the hill, hit a little curb cut, and then jump out of the curb cut, and it was that was like my little line right there.
And where are you from?
Encino.
Okay, so
this was Balboa. This is like Balboa. I moved from like Encino to whatever to Reseda or whatever. Like yeah.
Okay, so you floated between
like,
there.
Yeah.
And are you aware of any skate parks in the area? Or yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was the park I'd be at.
But then, how old did you start going to Pedalo?
I don't know. I remember my dad bringing me there when I like still had like a helmet on and like I could barely skate. Like I feel like I could barely ride off the ledge. I remember one time I tried to ride off the ledge and I like face plant. Like I like knocked knocked a tooth out or something when I was super young. So I've been there since I was
Wow, since the
probably
beginning.
Like the first year. Yeah, like honestly, my mom probably took me there. It was like right next to our crib. So
it's like just like. Was it random or because you said pops or moms end up just taking you to the skate park?
Yeah.
It's like a word of mouth. Anybody else you knew?
I mean, actually, there was a kid I skated. Like there was a kid that skated at the school I went to. So
okay,
we kind of both got into it
at the same time. And then do you remember any inspo? Like you said, you did the tech decks. Did you ever? Was it video games?
We were watching videos too. Like my brother would just like be there watching skate like tutorials, like how to kickflip videos or how to like. Just how-to videos all day, and I was kind of starting to like after that I started to watch like parts a little bit. Like I never really watched video parts like that, but I remember watching Tori Pudwell's part. Like I remember like really liking Tori Pudwell's Big Bang part. And, like that was like some shit I'd like if I wanted to watch skating, I'd just go to that. But,
type in that.
Yeah, I just go to that, and then or I'd watch like. I don't know, as corny as it sounds, I was watching like Ryan Sheckler and shit. Like I was like on like old like MTV clips of him just like in Life of Ryan or whatever. And, like,
so you mean like the clip when it does like the front 180 and he's wearing the red rag in the back pocket?
I think so, yeah.
And he has
and
the
like,
big kickflip. Like it's like
big kickflip, like the whatever the one he like had a whole like
I fully remember that. I used to watch that same compilation, man. I used to watch all the Life of Ryan stuff.
Yeah, I used to watch that Life of Ryan shit crazy.
It was just insane. Like it seemed like, you know, I had heard the rumors of like how people felt about him.
Yeah.
But then I was watching this MTV stuff and I'm like, bro, he flying. Like, what are y'all talking about?
I mean, like he was just like one of the first skaters. Like I knew a couple of skaters, but I didn't know that many. So just watching him was like he was like the most popping one I kind of knew. Like
that was like the name. That was like it would be on television.
Yeah, exactly. And then I found out about more. Like you know.
So before skateboarding, what was your interest? Like, I mean, I know you saying you ate, so basically you in the cartoons and kicking it and maybe riding bikes and chilling.
I mean, I feel like it was skating since I like could remember. It was really just like once it was skating, it was like skating. Like it was nothing else but skating. Just like watching skate, like just being at my place, you know, just skating. It was it was only skating.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So never no sports, nothing like that. Or?
There was, but like that was like I was skating before kind of all that. Like I was playing basketball and soccer for a while.
Okay.
That was like in school or
How
whatever.
old is that?
That was like, I was actually really, basketball I wasn't too serious about ever. I just play like in like school or whatever and like I was all right. But soccer I was like actually about to like teams were hitting up my mom telling them like they were trying to recruit me and stuff like. I was like trying to get serious at one point.
Now that makes sense. Chat. Doesn't that make a bunch of sense? Because now that explains the foot control.
I guess.
And
I was like,
control.
I was playing soccer heavy, and then, but that I didn't play like high school soccer or nothing, so I wasn't like really serious. But I was playing like for like club teams and stuff, and just doing that whole. I was playing a lot, and then Reynolds hit me up in like 7th grade or like 8th grade or something, and then since like.
Do you remember how any of that happened? Like the first Reynolds hit up, like obviously you're going to Pedlo, he's in the like how did that? Can you explain that story?
Yeah, okay. The whole story is like, so, you know, that old Brandon Beebles park, that one that was in NoHo.
Yeah. My
friend lived right by there, and he would like go sometimes. He had like the hookup. He knew Brandon Beeble and Guy and all them.
Yeah.
So, and I always wanted to go. That was like the park you wanted to be in. I see all these Instagram videos there. I'm like, I'm trying to get in there. Like, and one time I actually did pull up, like not with the homie that I'm talking about that lives right by there, but I pulled up with another homie and like his dad and stuff. And I think his dad walked in the park, like the gate's like halfway open.
Yeah.
His dad walks in. He's like, like, do you mind if like my kids could maybe like skate or something? Like just like the crazy,
just like regular, like something you wouldn't do at that spot.
Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. So you wouldn't do it. Then they just looked at him crazy. They're like, nah, like, because like, what the fuck? Like,
what are you doing?
Random ass like, couldn't be more random. And this weird, like, his dad. It was just a weird situation. But then, so I go back, like, that was just a little story inside the story. But
yeah,
I like go. The dude that lives right by there, he takes me there one day, like after school. Like I meet him there to skate, and it's like one of my first times skating there. But no, it wasn't my first time. My first time, I actually met Guy Mariano, and he was like, like
just off the bat.
Yeah, he was blowing me up. Like he was like blowing me up on his story, like telling me like he was trying to put me on and stuff. Like
wow.
And I forgot, we like had a little conversation, but a few weeks later, I met Andrew at the same park, and then Andrew was like, yo, like, do you get any boards from anyone? And then fucking from there, he sent me a box of boards the next day. And then I started skating with them, like, every weekend. Started, like, linking Andrew when I didn't have school and stuff. And just trying to skate as much as I can.
Did any of that make sense to you, like, how they were gravitating to you at, like, such a young age? Like, did it feel like, I mean, obviously you knew you kind of had a talent for it early. Like
I don't know. It didn't really make sense. I thought it was just like the coolest nigga to be around. I was just like, damn, like I guess they just fuck with me like that. But yeah, no, I'm just like, it was just crazy because I was just around. Like I'd watch them and see them in all these videos on my phone and stuff, and just like all that stuff. And then now I'm just
the homie
with them. Yeah, like
they just made you the homie. Like they brought you in. And do you understand their level of skateboard royalty at this point? Like obviously you said you've seen everybody. Yeah, you in the valley, you know about Beeble's world, but you're like, yo, this is really these guys, and now they want to take me in.
Yeah, I mean, they're legends. They really like, they're like the top.
Yeah,
like,
bro, that's where it goes.
Yeah, that's where it goes. And I was like, I remember Brandon Beeble being there and stuff, and like fucking, I skated with Mark Johnson a couple times there, and like, it's just like, yeah, it was trippy.
MJ still owes me that session at Beeble. Like I've caught him at the end of one, but we never got to go there same time and skate. And I'll always ask Mark.
I mean, I probably like, I don't even know. I was a little ass, like we were skating, but like it wasn't like, you know.
I remember.
Like,
I know.
I need that like. I would like that like older Kader session with Mark, you know?
Yeah. You want to be Kader now. Yeah,
exactly.
And then y'all both trying tricks, learning.
Like we good. Yeah.
Yeah, because they used to actually use that as like a training facility.
Yeah, like, and they were tweaking in there. Like, isn't that where Andrew Brophy did that tray flip?
Bro, yes, bro.
Like, yes. These fools were doing some shit. I remember at one point it was just like P-Rod, Brandon, Andrew, fucking, even like Mikey Taylor or someone just post like a video at that park and it'll just be some shit, you know, like,
bro, that it's like remarkable the things that have went on in there. So now you're getting this box of boards. You're skating with Andrew every weekend. This is kind of like when you start to come into like my field of vision. You're improving every time anybody sees you. Yeah. Are you working on skateboarding like how Andrew Reynolds does, where it's like, yo, this week I'm working on this, or 100 kickflips, 100 frontside flips, pop shoves? Because it's like
at times I would, but I wasn't like really like. I was just skating a lot. Like, I was just trying to be outside skating in the street or, like, skating Baker Park or Pedalo or just any park as much as I can. So, it was just, like, and I didn't really, like, I was, like, so young. Like, I didn't, like, I was just doing, I wanted to skate. I wanted to skate a lot, you know? Like, it's just, like, you know, that, like, you know.
That feeling. So now, you're saying you're maybe 13 at this point, right? 12, 13?
Yeah, I think Andrew put me on when I was 13.
So you're 13 at this point, and from 13 to 15, like you say, I know it's not that serious for you, but you're enjoying it still. You're being youthful. Do you remember one of the first clips that you got on a Baker type session?
Yeah, the first clip I got on a Baker session was back during this gap. It was kind of a clip. It wasn't like. They were skating this gap. It was like this fucking grass gap in Riverside or something that like they were going to back, and a bunch of people were skating it. It's like you go into a parking lot, but yeah, that was the first session I ever went on, and the first spot we went to. And yeah.
How long did that take you?
And Atiba fucking, I remember right before I was skating that spot, me and Atiba were playing skate, and this motherfucker beat me, and like it hurt so bad because we have like this.
You lost to Atiba in skate?
Yes, bro. And let me put this out there. I beat P-Rod in skate, yo. Like one time, you know.
Wait.
One time.
Kader.
One time. And Atiba got me.
Kader.
I know, bro. That shit hurt so bad. And he's the type of nigga that's like, he beats you, he'll never play you again.
Bro,
you know?
never,
like, bro.
Like, that's the same way.
Bro.
Do you remember the Metro skateboarding page?
Yeah.
Bro, the dude that owns it, that I do skate line with, he beat me one time too. Mind you, he nice though. Yeah. Like Joel is nice at skateboarding. Yeah. He's hella good.
Yeah.
But he beat me, bro, and he never let me get that again. I hate that. That's the worst, bro. Like, let me get my fade back. Like, that's my fade. Especially losing to Atiba. Like, mind you, I love Atiba. What he does with that camera is remarkable. Yeah, it's amazing, but what he does on that board, it's all right.
Yeah, it's just all right. Like,
he had fun. He been doing it a long time, which doesn't really add up that he's always been around the best people ever that did it. I'm just messing with you, Atiba.
I'm coming for that neck.
You coming for that what? Pause.
Pause.
Yep. So, you get the back three. You feeling it. A lot of clips have gone on in between that time. Is anybody else kind of knocking at the door during that? Because obviously, once you get the Baker nod, people really start to pay attention.
Andrew kind of handled like really everything for me. He put me on America, Spitfire. He got me hooked up from everyone. So.
That he had.
Yeah, that he had. So it was like, I kind of just followed his lead, and like I just was doing all that. I wasn't really.
It's a great lead to follow. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. And then I believe at the ripe age of 16, actually let's kind of go into the Dime Glory Challenge trip. I know that you really kind of changed after that trip. Like you kind of became you became a staple. Yeah, like you became a staple in the industry. Do you want to explain that? I know you just casually went up there, but then you went off. Like what was the inspo to go crazy at Dime Glory Challenge?
Dude, I didn't even want to do it. These motherfuckers so we're up there, and it was like 4 levels under the top level, or like 3 3 levels, 2 levels or something. Yeah. And it's like only like me, Louis, Spencer Hamilton, and like I think someone else is trying to jump off it, but like I think a couple of us did it, and then they like go up one more, and they're like, I think someone tapped out, and they're like, we kind of just want you to do this for like the video or whatever. Like we kind of just do it. Like, and I'm like, you know, it's like gassed up, so I'm like, whatever. And then so we do that one, and then I think someone else tried it. I don't even remember. I think someone else tried it, and then
what's the obstacle?
It's the volcano thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's like we're either at the top or we're at the last block or one block under that, and they're like, just do it for the video. Like do the last block for the video. Like fuck it. And I'm like, yeah. All right, fuck it. And then the second block was like kind of crazy. I was like, fuck this. Like I don't want to keep doing this. Like, yeah. If I get broke on this, I'm gonna be tight. So I just
he said it's been 15 years or something since the team won again. Chat, check in with your city. Where's everyone at? Where y'all at? Where's everybody from? So you go there, you push yourself, you go viral. You get the stable, and then I believe you go on the Am Scramble trip, right?
Yeah, Am Scramble, I think. It might be after that, yeah.
Which is one of the most legendary Am Scrambles ever, might I add. Like, it's a heavy group of people. That's, you're having fun, you're doing your hijinks, like you being Kader.
Bobby, Pedro, all of them.
Yeah, man. Henry, man, damn. So you go on that trip, you get back, a little after that, you turn pro.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I wasn't supposed to go on that trip. Like, they were telling me. So that trip was like right after my birthday, and I was supposed to go pro on my birthday. But I told them I wanted to go on that trip. So they're like, we'll turn you pro after. But I was supposed to go pro before that, not even go. But yeah, I'm so glad I went on that trip. Like,
so at 16, you have footage. It's believed because Baker goes more off of essence than like not to say skill, because everybody on Baker is sick.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying. They go off what you're bringing, your momentum, and then believing in that, and then pushing you after to like try to continually keep doing. Do you feel like, yo, like I'm pro now? Like, how does that feel in your head?
Like when I was 16,
like when you go pro at 16,
it was trippy because I was like, I don't know if I was still in school, but I was like still that age. I should have been in school, so I was just like, I was kicking it with all my friends, and I was just like, they kind of do. I was just like, yeah, like,
I'm pro.
I know it was just crazy. It was
I'm
crazy
pro for Baker.
It was trippy, yeah, like, and
being from the Valley too, like that's the company.
Yeah,
like that is the company. Like besides being like Los Angeles is like a Los Angeles staple. Like being from the Valley,
like, and like, yeah, T-Funk played a big role in that. It was like, I was really glad. I was happy.
It was rewarding.
Yeah, it was trippy. It was fucking insane. Like I didn't expect it at all. Like I literally was like while we were walking to the venue, I was just like not even thinking. Like that was the last possible thing. And I walk in there and it's like my mom. It's like everyone in my face, my mom and everyone. I'm like, holy shit. It was trippy.
I went pro. So now you're 16. A couple videos are going to come up. I think Baker 4 is a little after that. But you're just stacking. Like you're getting little content here and there out. You're making sure you're on as much trips. You're out there, I believe. You're now this newfound pro. Did it feel like a lot of weight on your shoulders while like after the rewarding feeling for that time period? Did it now like roll in like, because when you turn pro as a kid, because Tyshawn went through the same things where it's like, I'm young, but I have to prove that they made the right decision behind me. So how does that start to feel? Like when knowing that you got to like live up to that name?
Yeah, it definitely weighed on me a little bit, but I wasn't really doing anything. It wasn't like stressing me out too much. I just kept skating, doing the same thing.
Okay, look at him, man, with he got the little Tootsie Rolls in his head.
Oh, yeah.
Board on. You know what I'm saying? You're good now. You figured it out now. Yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Look fresher than mine.
Well, that's young Kader over there. Oh,
that's young you with the board. You know what I'm saying? So,
God.
Yeah, like you're taking that on. So, like, I know you kind of like lightly explained, but did it ever get to like a point where you're like, okay, I'm on this Mount Rushmore of skate companies, like, or like, do you feel like I can kind of chill? What really happens? Because I always wanted to know. Like,
I mean, right after I was trying to film as much as possible. Basically, I was filming a lot.
Yeah,
as much as like I can, just trying to. It was Baker 4 after that, so I was just filming a lot for Baker 4, and I think like I was on Vans, so I was talking to them about working on a part, but it was just like, just filming as much as I can.
Whatever happened with that part?
What?
The Vans part that you were working on?
It was supposed to be a Vans part, but it ended up being the thank you Vans part, I think. Yeah, the leaving Vans.
Yeah, so you end up leaving Vans. And in that same video, if we could pull up the thank you Vans part, in that same video, you're wearing some shoes that I don't necessarily agree with. With checks on the side. So was there like a short time period where that was like a possibility to join?
Yeah, it was. I was talking to all of them. I was putting myself out there. I didn't like, I don't know. It was the first time since like, because for a while I was on America, and then
I was going to ask you that. Like, what caused that departure?
Just, the right time. It was just, I felt like it was time for me to branch on, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Did it come with age because it was like Reynolds has set these things up for me, and now I'm kind of becoming.
And me and Reynolds talked about it a lot too. We like kind of had like plans towards like what I wanted to do. So, America is just, I wanted to be with more like friends, like a more
your friends.
Just, it's a bigger company, just like.
So then when Vans came knocking, you're like, oh, this is a good opportunity.
I was like, I'll do this. And it was fun. It was like, they gave me good shoes. It was a good time, but yeah, then after that I had to, switch out to
figure out something else.
Yeah.
And that just comes with something that Vans wasn't fitting, basically.
Yeah,
like something
exactly.
was missing. So you went on again, and then you say you start talking to the people with the checks.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the checks on the side, not just the money. So you're skating, and what happened with that? Why didn't that ever really go through? Was it just like,
me personally, I just felt like it was more like a homie vibe at Adidas. Like I felt like they were more, I don't know. When I talked to them, it seemed like they were more for my better interest than like theirs, kind of.
Okay.
Like I felt like they were really trying to like they're talking about shoes and stuff. Just like, just they made me feel good about like the situation. Like Nike was kind of more like, I don't know, like iffy about it. So I was just.
And you just didn't want to deal with like a wishy-washy,
wanna,
if it would be actually join the team or just be shoes.
Yeah,
or,
just shoes and like whatever. Just.
Are you starting to see the skate industry in a way where you're like, hey, yo,
yeah. I mean,
I don't want to end, not in a negative, right? But like as a human, you're just like, bro, I don't want to end up not doing well for myself with my talents.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this industry is crazy. It's like,
yeah,
I've watched a lot of people like, get like lose a lot from this industry. And it's just like, it's a shady, and it's a, not shady. It's a shiesty. Like it could get, really cutthroat sometimes.
The thing about the industry is it's built off things that aren't very solid.
Yeah.
Skateboard industry is just like, bro, it's just like a whole bunch of friends that started this huge business.
It's like, it's like a whole bunch of friends, and it's like also like generation stuff.
So it's all, it's funky. And then when all that is happening, a lot of mess can happen in between. You know what I'm saying? There's really no structure. You bring in the guys that actually understand business. They'll finesse the guys that don't understand business. So then everything will throw out. So when you say the things like shady, you're not actually coming for the skate industry. You're just trying to get the idea to other people that are watching you, like, yo, like it's tricky here.
It's yeah, exactly. it's not tricky. Like it just gets it. It's a big industry, and it like it's made up of a lot of friends. So like it's just like you have to like, it's hard to like be in a position where you could make like where your friends are like your type. I don't know, like your coworkers in a way. I don't know. I just watched like, I don't know.
Just watched it all unfold. Yeah. So Adidas is giving you the three stripe people. Industry. They're giving you a better feeling. So you decide to go with them. But at the end of the Thank You Vans thing, you're rolling up to some serious stuff. Is there a part full of Nike somewhere?
No.
Or any clips?
I hate to break it to everyone.
Yeah, I feel like that was like that cliffhanger where it was like, yo, was there more there?
I mean, there's some clips. I just don't really care for it. Like, I think I have a few things in New York, maybe, and some Nikes, and then like.
But it wasn't like nothing too serious or crazy.
Nothing too serious now.
Okay.
Right, like that Nike clip was like, it was probably like a month period where I was just wearing like dunks and stuff, and then like once Adidas started hitting me up, I just started wearing like
going to that. Yeah. Okay, and then you get on there and you do like a self-release tape that you work on with Tristan.
Yeah.
If we could pull that up, Kader has a part where he's working, and then I kind of want to put that on screen for chat to watch. But yeah, so you you get to here, but when people watch you switch, do you ever hear that like, oh, he's on another team, he's on this, on that?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think about any of that type of stuff?
It's gonna happen. It's like it's not really a big deal. It's like people are gonna talk, but it's just like it's just stuff had to happen, and like I'm definitely happy with the decisions that I made. So
yeah,
it's like no one can really like
kind of judge that. So now you're on Adidas. You're very established. You're getting older, and you do something that nobody ever thought you would do, which is depart from Baker.
Yeah.
How was the process of leaving Baker? What was the mental or anything like that? Because obviously
it was you
got a lot of brothers over at Baker. You have a lot of family friends that you grew up with. So, and everybody thinks it's kind of like another thing when you go back over to like the FA dudes when they left. It's like nobody leaves Baker really. Yeah. It's like one of those lifelong things. Like Eric Ellington's like 68.
Yeah, exactly.
Still on Baker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing good. Love Double E, by the way.
Yeah.
So when that's happening, what's that decision? What happened? Why did you decide?
It was definitely a long decision making. Like, it was like, because I was talking to Andrew basically during the whole process of like doing it. And I was like, it was hard. It was fucking, they're literally Andrews who put me on. Like, Baker's what put me on as like me. So like, it was hard, but I don't know. We talked it out. We didn't talk it out, but like, we like talked about it a lot, and like, just, he helped me like go through that. Like, he helped me with the whole like going there and like doing the whole like he would talk to, like, he just helped me with that stuff, you know, like, and yeah, it was
more so. It's so basically, you were still trying to conduct business, and then you go over to this new life called Violet with Bill, and obviously that's like coming from, you know, the Supreme stuff and everything like that. That you guys are always working together, because you get on Supreme, I believe 17, 18, correct?
Yeah, like 2020 or 2019 or something.
So you get on Supreme, and you're working with Bill a lot. You're being in New York a lot, and you're like, oh, this is like my adult friend group in a way. Like, you know, like Baker's who you grew up with, but then you're like finding people that are more compatible with you in your adult years.
Yeah.
So then going to Violet just feels like more of finally like this is your not like you ever wanted to break away from Andrew, because Andrew did the same thing.
That was the thing, and it was like it wasn't like I wanted to leave them. It was more like a lot of my friends were kind of on, like, a lot of like me, Seven, and Pat like grew up together, so I'm like, I'm hanging out with them a lot, and like we're just skating, and like, you know, it's just like the vibe
mixes in a new pattern.
Yeah, just
there's new interests. You're now an adult. Exactly. You feel me? You're not sucking on suckers. You trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to do some other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to build
Pause. But it's like you now have grown up, and I think it's like the same when Reynolds leaves Birdhouse and does his own thing. You're just like, I'm a man now. You know, like I was this 13-year-old kid getting these boards, a 12-year-old kid.
It's a lot like how Andrew left Birdhouse, because like Bill's like giving us like a lot of say in the company. Like, he gives like a lot of the team say in what we do, and like we are part owners or whatever. So like it's like it's kind of like I'm starting my own brand in a way, you know, like it's kind of like I'm like helping this brand build up to hopefully become whatever the next
thing is.
Yeah, the next
or
thing.
The first of its kind.
Exactly.
Okay. And that to you is just like, bro, that's sick. Because another thing is, with a lot of people in skateboarding, this is, the interests don't always follow the same interests, like the things we grow up and start to like, whether it be the way we start to, take your time.
Oh, that's a back.
Yeah, look, it's all good. So that's what I'm saying. The interest changed. The way you like to get dressed, where you like to go, you know, the couch.
I need some water.
You need some water? Uh-oh. Hey, water right there in front of you. This is me right here. Oh, no, this is actually a brand new one. You ain't got to worry about nothing I got going on. So, yeah. Like you said, now you get to build your own company with Violet.
Yeah.
And is that something you always envision for yourself? Like, yo, like one day I want to do this
definitely, too. Like being the owner or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely want to. Yeah. I always thought about that. That's like always the next step in the skating. Like, I feel like you either become a brand owner or
employee forever.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
type. Yeah. So
you either go the Rob Dyrdek route or like that's the only route I want.
Yeah, exactly. I hear you. You wanna do good off this. You don't want to get stuck in it, and that makes sense. So you're over with Violet. You moved to NY, right? What was the decision?
I moved to NY.
Or you're in NY a lot. What was the decision to kind of like get away from California?
Just skating. Skating out there is kind of different than what I'm used to. So I'm out. It's like it's easier to get out skating out there for sure because it's like so much more compact and everyone's just. It's easier to
get around.
Yeah, it's easier to get around. Everyone out there is already like a minute. You could skate like 2 blocks and link up with the homie instead of like having to drive 30 minutes or like 20. You know, it's like
exactly.
It's a completely different. It's easier to get out there. So I was like, I'm gonna kick it out here for a while, and a lot of my friends already live out there, so
yeah. I would just do this. This is what I would
exactly.
just do. So New York, you didn't move yet, but you like naturally kind of like gravitate to being over there for long periods of time. Okay, and then now to kind of touch back to the injury, what were you trying when the cartilage? Like you said, it was just hucking a bunch. Do you ever remember a day that it like felt weird or started to feel different?
I think it was right after I was trying this frontside flip. Like in New York, I was trying to do this frontside flip down the set, like for whatever the Bills video, but I never got it. And then I remember I went like 4 days in a row, just like jumping for like a couple like
hours
for like
each time.
Nah, probably like an hour, like not too. It's probably like 10 to 15 tries every time, like not too many because
you can't keep jumping down there.
Yeah, so I just like.
Is that like that gap to like block then over stairs thing?
It's just like a 5 stair, like a 12 or something, like right in Chinatown.
Yeah,
but I was jumping down that a lot, and then I remember just not skating for a little bit, and it was like kind of feeling weird, but I didn't think anything of it. And then like I don't remember exactly when the cartilage thing started happening, but I remember it was just there one day, and then like my knee would lock up. Like every time I like bend down to skate, my knee would like lock up and like it would stop. Like couldn't bend anymore or something. Or like it would just get stuck somewhere. Yeah.
Is that scary?
It was it hurt too. It was literally like just like a piece of cartilage, like probably like that big, just floating around, and then like I could move it around, like move it and get locked.
Why never when you bend down, you just lift that motherfucker, like you just flick with your finger and get it back into place? That'd be hard.
Exactly.
Like mid trick, you just like.
No, that's what I'd do. Like I'd roll up and then like I'd have to do something like swipe it up type shit. Like
oh damn, I was joking. That's real.
No, that was real.
Oh,
like
damn.
I actually like had to like a couple of times just be like, probably it was like since when that was my injury, like I kept having to do that when I was like trying to skate. I kept having to just keep moving up because it was like.
So that's kind of been what's been going on with like footage and things with you.
Well, at that time, yeah. Since now, it's been like I've been skating and stuff, so it's been a lot better. But
so somebody in chat asks, it was Lifer Lincoln says, when we see a new part for Kader?
You'll see.
Okay,
time will come.
Working on it. And are you at this stage in your skateboarding because like obviously you're somebody that does all your tricks really clean. It has to look a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get to a point where it's like I can't just do anything? Like, it gotta be.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you're your own critic when it comes to this footage.
Like lately, I've been hucking a lot, which is stupid because like like that's like my biggest problem. I start like thinking like.
I'm just 13?
Like, I start thinking I'm 13 years old, you know, like.
You just be like, I'm about to fly. I want to jump down some shit. I want to jump down some shit today.
Oh my God.
We just got an NY slice of pizza. I'm
like
trying
the other
to fly.
week, I was literally trying to jump down this like, it was like this like 12 stair or something. Or like this, it was big. And I jumped down it for like an hour, just like straight trying this like nollie hard flip at it.
Just dumb.
Dude, just dumb. Like.
Just dumb. Okay, somebody Top Striker says, Kader, what's your favorite Thug album?
Barter 6. Barter 6 for sure. Or like
I wish I had my Steam Deck. I would press
press that
hot out the mud, hot in the mud, cool skirt, put up on the Birdman. Wait, hold on. He said, I'm a beast, I'm a monster. You got just for that night, bro. The Barter 6.
Wait, you might
bro, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Is you about to pull it up? Yeah. You can't pull up Barter 6? All right, I got you. Okay, I got you. You know, free Thug. But yeah. So hey, chat, by the way, we're taking questions. So if you guys put anything in there, we're taking it for a little bit.
Whatever, gang.
So now I kind of want to reference to the Supreme life is like another baker type of feeling where it's like an upper echelons in being a part of shit.
Definitely.
And with your age group, getting that nod from them was like, damn, like this again. Like I'm just
crazy.
like, I get to be where I want to be again.
Yeah. I remember Bill called me. Bill hit me up while I was in school. Actually, like I remember having to leave my class to like go like. I was like, oh, Bill's calling. Like, I need to take this. Like, so I was like, can I go to the bathroom?
The teacher like, hey,
I was like, I need to go.
Yo,
like,
I can learn this stuff, or I can take this call.
Yeah, exactly. Type shit.
Okay,
so
okay.
I go outside, take the call. He's like, bro. So I'm already like talking to Bill before then. Like I'm already like hitting him up, like just like trying to get like in there because I was like, I'm trying to be on Supreme for sure. Like,
yeah.
And he knew that, and I talked to him about it. And then one day he called me and he was like, yeah, we're gonna send you a box or whatever. And
wow.
Yeah, and I got the box, and then first trip was SF.
Okay.
When they opened up that SF store.
Yep.
And yeah, that was some shit.
Damn. So you got to unlock it.
Yeah.
So you just do that, and now you're coasting. It feels good.
Yeah.
You feel like another level of reassurance at. And how old are you when that happens? 17, 18?
17, 18,
okay.
Around that time.
Okay. Somebody said in chat, I forgot. It's my boy D. He like produces for the show. He plays. He puts all my beats when I do this freestyle. He says, "What you playing on PlayStation?"
Right now, I look play some bullshit. Like I be playing golf games and shit. But
PGA 24.
Yeah, I be playing PGA, but
fire.
I don't play that. I play like PGA. I'll play like COD sometimes. I don't play like a lot of COD. I'm not like a sweat. That's why I need like I sometimes will like go get like a little like day in where I'll play like all day, but like then I won't play for like 2 months or something. You know, like I'm not like too crazy.
So you got COD check-ins basically.
Yeah, COD. I'll play Fortnite sometimes, but I was only playing Fortnite recently because they brought back the old map.
Okay.
They brought back Tilted Towers, which was
the place, bro. That's where you get your squabble.
That's where you.
So you drop it in solo. You like to go Fortnite? You do solo, or you always?
I'll do some solos, but when you do, I was doing solos now, and it was just a bunch of bots. So I was like, I'm off it. But
that's weird.
I like duos, squads, all that shit. But I'll play Fortnite or like UFC. We've been going crazy on UFC in New York, at my crib in New York, bro.
That's like the new fight night, bro. Like, just squabbling.
Like,
yo, controller be like, all right, then.
Yo, and you can make, we be tweaking all that shit. You can make your own characters and stuff. Like,
oh damn, I done broke the damn camera. I done broke the damn camera.
UFC that nigga.
But yeah, so you playing UFC and you. y'all squabbling in the living room,
bro. I'll like have like a bunch of the homies over, and we'll just pass the controller around.
That's fire, bro. Yeah, that was fight night back in the day. But the thing about fight night, always we end up squabbling after. That's what's up about.
Yeah,
in real life,
emotions got real.
A squabble like, always happen.
That shit is I don't know. Sometimes niggas play too much, like and they'll like
tight, bro. Be like, oh yeah, you can't do that in real life. It's like, dude, we playing the game. Karyan says, "Hey, Kader, I always wanted to know why you archive a lot of your edits." I'm guessing he's asking about Instagram.
I don't know. I guess I get like, I don't know. I guess I get overseeing them or something. I don't know. I just archive them.
You just like, it was here.
Yeah, it was here. You get to see it. It's not that good. It's pretty trash.
Okay, so you make the edit.
Yeah.
It's like exactly.
And like I guess like I need to put some back. Because I just always think it's like bullshit. So then like if I see people like it, I'll just like keep it up or something. But then if like I don't really like it, like I don't really like all. It's like kind of all trash. So I just like sometimes like just be on my phone in the morning tweaking, and just like go archive shit.
It's like I don't need this up here. Like it doesn't match.
All, like, it
doesn't match what I got going on.
Yeah, it's just all tweaking. Like I'll just be like, yeah.
Somebody said, how's your ground game though, Kader? Oh, he's asking about you and Duke Rellington, another producer for the show. He asks, how's your ground game? The ground game on UFC.
Oh, terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's hard.
I can't.
That configure is
insane. Like submitting and stuff, I can't. Like
can't do that stuff.
Like, I don't know.
You be trying to knock out. Y'all stand up.
Yeah, I'll knock niggas out. I can't submit. You know, like I don't know how to do none of that submission shit.
Okay. Gifted Tater says you plan on going for SOTY eventually. Has that ever been in your mind to try to get Skater of the Year?
Yeah. I I'm just working on parts. I'm just trying to film the best stuff I could possibly film.
And if you have a good year and
if I have a good year, yeah, it happens. I'd love for that to happen.
Bro, yeah, I can't wait till that year.
For real.
I'll be right there watching that happen. Did Kader ever try a taper fade or afro, or what was the transition from ball to braids? Read the term. No, this kid Asaya, bro, Asaya Logan is crazy as hell, bro.
He be saying the crazy shit.
Bro, he's literally the crazy. He leaves comments on everything, and it's always the funniest stuff I've ever heard in my life, bro. Like, he actually got it. So yeah, we're not gonna talk about Kader getting dreads and braiding them. Like, you see how I got? Why for some reason he got it too? His just look better than mine.
Yo.
So Kader one day seen me, and then
you know.
Let him know, Kader. Let him know, Kader.
I guess you got it. I got him from gang.
Nah, you all good. You feel me?
Hey, my shit started off crazy though. I had the little worm.
Yeah, you had
I had the little worm, like the tiny worm.
And when you started twisting, what was that? Like, you just one day bored and start doing it?
I mean, I just grew out my hair. Like I always.
Because you had the little baby fro.
I was going, like, I'd carry around clippers with me at one point, just trying to shave my shit bald. I was trying to stay bald at one point for some reason, like, just being a crazy little nigga. I don't know why. I don't even know why. I just love being bald. So one day I was just like, fuck this. I threw away the clippers and just grew my shit out. And then as soon as, like, they got even, like, close to the length that I could twist it. I
twisted it.
I got it twisted.
Wow, that's hard. Yeah. That's fire. It's the same thing I did. I had, like, a face injury, and I was stuck in the house, and I just twisted my hair.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to front tail in this bowl at this park in Fremont, and I slipped, and I fell all the way down. I put my hand down, and I jabbed myself in the face. And I did something to my jaw where my jaw's actually never been correct since that injury.
Really?
Like 12 years ago. Damn. And I was stuck at the house watching Adventure Time, and I was just in my head, like, on my meds, like, trying to twist my hair, so I ended up with dreads. Let me say, Speed NYC says, do you ever try snowboard? Have you ever tried snowboarding?
Yeah, I went snowboarding like 3 weeks ago, actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm not that wet.
How is it?
It's hard as fuck. I like snowboarding, though, like, way more than surfing. Surfing's terrifying. Snowboarding, I could do. Surfing, I can't.
And is that the element of the water, the animals?
Water, exactly. But snowboarding, I'm like I can ride and stuff. I can do like little stuff. I can hop on a box, like nothing crazy. But like once it starts getting into like where you have to like jump, like where you actually gotta do like a little ollie, that's where I'm out. Like, you know,
that comes with fear. How you got fear knowing you be flying? Like, what is that?
I mean, just rails, like rails and like just shit you have to get onto. It's terrifying for me on snowboard. Like it's just stuck to your feet. You know, it's like you gotta like do like little weird like maneuver things to get there. Like you can't run off. You're just going straight to your face or like fucking cartwheeling. Like, I'm not doing that.
Nah, I respect it. Let me see. Oh, K. Ryan asks, how did you get into golf? I've always wondered that too. What was that transition of you getting into golf? Like,
so randomly one day, well, like a couple of my homies like that. So I lived in Santa Monica for a little bit, and then a couple of my friends that lived out there golfed, and they brought me to the golf course one day, and I just went in there with my backpack on, just like not really trying to golf, just smoking and stuff, just doing whatever, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to hit a ball. So I guess I hit a ball. Like I hit it first try or something. I hit it like first try. Not good probably, but like I hit it first try. And
made contact.
Like, damn, this is kind of fun. So we started hitting the range, and like there's like a range right by my crib. So we started hitting like the whatever Rancho range, and and you just start getting better and better at it. Yeah, kind of. Was there just something like new to figure out? Yeah, it was just like golf is hard, dude. Golf is one of the hardest sports ever, and it was like it definitely took a while to like figure out, and I still don't know how to play really, but like, you know, it's like it took a while to get decent at it to even like consistently like hit a ball, you know, like you got a pretty good shot, man. Like when we went out there that one time, when we went over to Top Golf and played that 3-hole, you got like high level, you better than me, and I started when I was like 6. Like I was like your skate story where that was like what I was doing originally, and then you feel me. Like that's so crazy. Too. Yeah, when you told me that, I was like, yeah, bro. I golfed for a long time, and I stopped at like 12. And I got back into it like 15, 16. Like made a birdie at a tournament. Thought I was a shit still, but you gotta keep doing it. I know you gotta keep going. You have to keep golfing. Let me see. He had the 1998 Andre 3000 twist. See, that's the Saya again. He crazy. Broccoli's Vindete.
2 says, Kader, come to Brazil. BR, you know, Carnival going
Definitely
on right
not.
now.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm trying to go to Carnival. I'm about to be over there. What? Oh, my God.
Hell nah. Hell nah, man.
That's where it's cracking.
Pleasant 2002 says, favorite company to go on trips with throughout the history?
Most fun trip. I'll just try to think of the most fun trip I've been on. Maybe my first Baker trip, actually.
Yeah. Where'd you guys go?
Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite trip. It was like me, Zach, Andrew, Jamie.
Foy?
Yeah, Jamie Foy.
Dang.
Jay. Just everyone in this like house, and I had like a onesie. I was like so small. I was like in a onesie. We were like gambling and shit. Like it was lit. Shit. It was lit.
Wait, bro,
I was in like
a onesie pajamas?
Yeah, I was like in a onesie space cadet pajamas while we're shooting dice and shit. Like,
oh, that's hard.
That was lit.
That's legendary. That is legendary, man. Oh, Top Striker asks, with golf, did you take lessons or did you just learn that?
I haven't taken a lesson yet, but like I got a lot of like good golf homies that like show like
what
that
to do.
like teach
Get your
me
mechanics
like
right.
like get my little shit right. But I never took a real lesson, which I should.
Demon Long asks, Woodward and golf carts. Do you want to know who Demon Long is?
Who's Demon Long?
That boy right there.
I'm just reading the chat that you guys can't see.
The stuff we couldn't see, he put. He's right there.
He's just right.
And he just asked Woodward and golf carts because obviously you have like the infamous Woodward story that like went super viral. But yeah, what happened with the golf carts in Woodward?
Wait, I have an infamous?
Yeah, don't you have like a Woodward?
Oh, I'm just banned from Woodward.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
me too. I got banned from Woodward West. Yeah. Yeah,
like come on.
it doesn't take much, and I respect it, bro. I respect it.
I want to go back though.
Wholeheartedly.
I'm like, fuck y'all niggas, let me back in. You know, like I'm trying to go back. Dude.
I've never been to East though, so
East is lit. It was fun, and we got kicked out, but we didn't like. We left willingly. We didn't. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, we left.
So it was after you were gone. They were like, "Hey,
they were
please
like-
stay out."
Yeah, because we had to leave because we.
Yeah, it was too much. You're just going up.
I was just being a dumbass little kid, like the whole
you're-
time. It was so retarded. I don't know why I did any of it. Like I don't know why I did it. I want to go back, so like let me back in, gang.
Kader. Crazy ass, bro. So, hold on. Oh, Kyron said we love you in Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica, man. You all the way over there on the island showing love.
By my glide.
Oh my, hold on. That's federal, by the way. You know that, okay? So I'm not gonna even talk about that. Speed NYC says, do you have any other hobbies besides skateboard? Like, do you like to do anything else besides skateboard?
Yeah, golf. I mean, I play sports still. I like play a little basketball and stuff. Play golf.
Game.
Do all that. Yeah, game. Right now I'm working on clothes, but not specifically for my own brand.
Okay.
Like, so I'm just little stuff.
So you like to create. You just
Yeah,
like,
just
on
like-
this-
Yeah, every day is new. Just whatever I'm feeling. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. So do you? I was trying to ask, like, you just love a new adventure in a way.
Yeah, definitely. But like golf was the last one I need to get down to something else. Like I was thinking of maybe playing the guitar, but golf was the last like thing I actually like really like
Dove
started.
into.
Yeah, like I was playing like every day for like a couple months. Like I was really trying to like get good for a little bit.
Do you know why?
I don't know. It was just fun. It was just like super fun being on the golf course. You just
It's actually hard, bro. Like, you feel me? Kader is actually nice at soccer. Yeah, nah, he said he was. He started doing it. He says, Kader gonna spit. Jester Bar, I don't got no headphones on today. I got my thing in for the producers, but I don't have no beat to actually
spit some shit.
I usually do. Like, I always freestyle. I might do an acapella or something. I got you.
Yeah,
We got to wrap it up pretty soon, so I'll probably get to you.
I actually made a song, like a few weeks ago.
You made a song?
I made a song, dude.
Where is it?
We don't need to hear it. But
Where is it at?
it might come out one day. Maybe one
You
day.
started rapping?
No, nigga. I didn't start rapping, but I made a song.
Wait, what you sung? Did you sing?
No.
What did you do?
I rap.
You rapped. Okay, but you're not
I'm
rapping.
not a rapper.
Okay. So
But
wait,
I'm not a rapper.
wait. Oh my God.
I don't even know what I was doing.
Pleasant 2002, he said that he's actually back in a better state with his knee right now. He's on his way back to 100%. He said, make him do it. I don't got no beat, Tatiana. We ain't got no beats.
We're gonna queue up some beats. I'm gonna get some.
You gonna queue up something? Okay, I mean, I'm down. I'm down. But so look, Pleasant 2002, you got it. You good. You got. Oh yeah, no, that was Tatiana that said it. So Pleasant, yeah. But Kader, is there anything that the world doesn't know about you? Like the people just don't know, like things that you're into. What's your weird? Like, what's the things that you like that people don't know?
Shit, I don't know. I guess some people don't know. I speak French. Like, je parle français, admit. That's just something like that my family does. Like everyone in my family speaks French, so that's like a little.
Don't tell me you over here semi-fluent in French.
I'm like pretty like I understand it really well, but I went to French school and preschool I was in French school, and then kindergarten I went to like an American.
What
school.
the hell?
Yeah, I was like, everyone in my family speaks French.
You speak French?
We're French Ivorian. Yeah, like French Ivory Coast.
Chat W's in the chat for France, bro. Not for France, but you feel me?
You know, for the language. You know,
Shout out to the language. Shout out to France too. Everybody over there.
Nah, God.
He said the bar is no longer at Jeremy Rogers level. Oh my God. He says Kader Haitian. No. He just literally said he was not. He literally just tick. You know, I'll let you, my guy.
I know. I've gotten Haitian a couple of times.
Yeah, people think you're Haitian.
For sure.
Yeah, and then you say your family's what one more time?
French Ivorian.
West Africa.
Yeah, West Africa.
Okay.
From Ivory Coast. My mom's from Ivory Coast. My dad's from Gambia.
Okay.
Like a little more. Yeah.
Damn. And when did they get here? Or were they born here?
Like,
and if you don't have to answer,
I think when my brother was born here. No, I don't.
No, I'm talking shit.
Yeah. I think when my brother got, like, so 26 years ago or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, damn, brought you here, and you turned up. You doing real good for yourself, man.
No, if they left me out there, I would have just been that little nigga.
Yeah. Over there, look
like,
on the Ugandan skate page.
Yeah, on the
like, clips.
I know, like those Uganda skate niggas are good as fuck,
bro.
It's just like we gotta get them out of Uganda. We gotta fucking bring them out
or improve Uganda if we can.
No, we got definitely. That's
if we can improve.
I'm definitely trying to get something going with that whole because they do. You know, Adidas does that whole Cuba skate thing right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to like get something sorted with them doing some Uganda skate. You know.
Yeah. Wow,
that's
good. So you got philanthropy on your mind. You want to give back.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I did with Baker. We did one time, but that wasn't like anything like where I actually had to do anything. So it was just like me, like just saying yes to like them giving. Yeah, it was just, So I want to like actually.
Okay, so now I want to ask you. I'm gonna get this graphic on the screen right here. What is your Mount Rushmore of skateboarding? Your top four people all time.
Mine. So, honestly, my first one, Grant Taylor. Grant Taylor's like up there, like in the front. You know, like he's like that nigga.
Yeah.
GT for sure. Shit. I'm trying to think. Like,
go ahead.
I put GT, probably Rowan. Rowan for sure. Rowan.
It's all good.
I know. I just like it's too many, nigga. Like fuck.
Yeah.
I put Guy on there because he's just like
OD.
He's just OD. He's just too good. Not.
Go ahead. You got three. Definitely guys on there. It's the last one. Just all-time like greats and favorites.
Like the GOAT. Fuck.
We had Tracy right now.
Shit. I'm gonna put Tiago on there. I'm gonna put Tiago.
Okay.
I think Tiago's the most like one of the most like
out of pocket
gifted.
Yeah.
Like, he's like athlete. He's like
it's insane.
And it's
insane. No, that is a really good. And now to ask you, and by the way, if anybody's like, yo, you get in chat, what about Reynolds? Blah blah blah. He's already said that it was.
I feel like if I put Reynolds on there, they'll be like, "Oh, you can't put the nigga that."
Yeah, exactly. Like that show, like it's above. It's different. So he sits above like a list of his favorite.
Exactly.
These are his goats, but
that was
trying
just
to get all.
like that was just 4 that I could think of right now. Like if
okay,
you know,
who put that in chat? Okay, I was reading something up top, but it's getting erased. No, that's really good. So yeah, what is your favorite, if you have one, X Games moment?
Favorite isn't Jake Brown's fall. I didn't want. I know I'm an asshole, but that's not my favorite moment, you know. But it is, you know. Like it's not really my favorite moment, but it is, you know. Like it's a crazy moment. This is a crazy. Like, I mean, I love the day. Like I love it. Like Jake Brown's a legend.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, W's in the chat for Jake Brown.
W's in the fucking chat for
W's in the chat for Jake Brown. Well, hey, yo. Oh, my stomach. Hold on. I did not expect it even for the W. All right. Wow. Sack McQuack. Shout out to you. Now, basically, this is what I kind of like do while I'm wrapping it up before I get into a million bars. Is I kind of like want to make sure that I always like kind of speak on how I feel about the skateboarder. Now, Kader, you came in really young. You showed a lot of promise, a lot of strength, and you've kind of lived that out. It seemed like everything in skateboarding that you wanted to do, you did for yourself, which I'm really proud of. You took initiative to get the things that you wanted. You know, you're a part of all these cool brands. You have all these eyes on you. You get a lot of this attention because you are like, when social media became a bigger platform, you're one of those skateboarders that had like a comment section about you. You know, you didn't get to skate in like a purity of like a DVD or a VHS. Yeah, exactly. You're a young kid. The internet pushed you out. You showed expertise at the craft. You grew and developed. You became a man before everybody's eyes. You became a pro really early. But honestly, it sucks with the injury, but you've shown that you deserve to be here. And you're going to continue to show that you deserve to be here. It seems like obviously you have your fun. You do your thing, you know, and whatever you feel like you need to correct, you will. But like as a man and as somebody that's like known you for years and like as a homie, I respect what you've done. And I think that I think that it shows like it's something honorable to look onto. And kids that look up to you, yeah, they might watch everything you do, but you also enjoy your life, which you're gonna do. But mainly it's about doing what you want, making those calls. Hey, I want to be on this. I want to do this. I want to film. I want to form business this way. I want to be okay in this. Exactly. I want to make it out. Yeah. You've seen a lot of skateboarders not do well in certain pockets,
which is
super unfortunate.
Is usually the route.
I'm glad you decided you didn't want to fit that bill. So whatever you do with skateboarding, I'll be watching. I'll be a fan of. Congratulations to how far you've made it, and I can't wait to congratulate you again to the next chapter. So Yachty fan 169 says, Kader, what advice would you give to somebody that wants to go pro?
Keep skating and be out in the park trying to meet skaters, trying to meet people, put out videos. Utilize everything we have now. Utilize TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff because it all matters now. It'll help.
It'll get you right.
It'll get you right. Yeah. Couldn't get it out.
It's all good. Hold on. Let me see. What do I got? Ladies and gentlemen, Kader. W's in the chat for Kader. Do I have to acapella this?
No, acapella.
We got beats? Oh, there we go. It's hard. Y'all hear this? One more time. I'm going up. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Million bars. One car. Hey, Kader had Adidas Superstars.
Yes,
get the check, not a stripes. He don't like your girl, he not a type. Hey, he on a flight to Dubai. That's Lil Kader. He the guy. He the pilot. Skating violent. It get violent.
Yes,
if you riot, don't play games. you know the name. It's Gary Rogers, GER up on the chain. I'm with the gang, I'm throwing a TB.
Ooh.
Shout out to the ones, everybody know me. 1003, say burgers what I eat. You can catch me all 10 toes, 2 feet.
Ooh.
You don't want beef if you see me in the streets. When I'm rapping on these beats, best believe I bring the heat. I ain't playing with nobody. I roll with that shotty. You play with me, boy, then I might catch that body.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on, let me chill. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on, wait. Oh, I didn't mean it. No. It was the beat. No. I start thugging.
It was that damn.
I start thugging. I was listening to King Von with Tyshawn earlier. It was a bad mix.
Yo.
Well, that wraps another episode of Grind and Unwind. Everybody else in chat that came through, Kader, appreciate you, family.
Yes,
You know, I got a lot of love for you, boy.
Yes, sir.
He's got a shoe here. I'm not going to promote it, but I got to let him live. I have to.
No.
I do. I can't stop it. I got to let him do his thing. But shout out to everybody that came today.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get gone. Be safe. Get your clips. Stay safe. Watch your back. And do some kind stuff. Do a good deed.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace. End it. Cut my mics. I'm going to say some crazy stuff.